What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here on the run, getting things done. I'm gonna jump right into the topic at hand. Got a woman in front of me crossing. There's this situation where you have a white woman who called a 5-year-old a hard R, and it's a bit of a strange one, this situation, and I'll go over why. From all accounts that I've seen, because I've looked over this in a few different sources, the woman was at a park with her child. She's got 2 children, from what I've seen. I don't know how old the 2 kids are, but the one that was with her was small enough for her to carry. Now, this is a really small woman, very petite, so I can only imagine that this is a kid that's pretty young, because only a young kid like that would be light enough for a woman this small to carry. But she's got a bag there with her kid, which is not unusual at all. You take things like that with you, diapers, wipes, maybe lotions, one of those kid bags you take. So she's got that. There was a 5-year-old there. Now, I don't know how true this is, but from the accounts that I've seen, the 5-year-old black child is on the spectrum. The kid was rummaging through her bag that she brought. The parents were nowhere around. I don't know why the parents weren't around. I mean, that's an issue. You at a park, you're not supposed to lose track of where your kid is at. It can happen, but you're not supposed to lose track of them. She's seen this and she was not happy about it, understandably. But her reaction to it is she called the kid the N-word. We're talking about hard R, not A. This is a 5-year-old. That's a very strange reaction to a 5-year-old. I mean, that's quite a bit of an overreaction. People were trying to frame it, the kid was trying to steal something out of there, yada yada. We don't know that. That's just people on the internet trying to justify bias. But at the time of me making this video, she's been doxxed. Her name is Shiloh Hendrix. Yeah, I'm dropping her name here because it's all over now. So I'm not like putting some information out there that isn't easily available at the time of me recording this. And she's done whatever the GoFundMe variant that Carmelo Anthony's family used. Somehow help me protect my family. And it's raised, what, 300,000 right now at the time of me recording this? Are you gonna turn the corner, or are you gonna let me? I don't know. People out here on the road, it's like they don't understand the rules of the road. Anyway, she's reached over 300,000. She's now raised the goal to 1 million. And you got a lot of people that are like, we should get her there. I see what's happening here, and it's a bit strange. These people feel vindicated. That's been the general consensus as far as I've seen. These are people that feel vindicated over the Carmelo Anthony situation, how his family raised like 500,000. They want to see this woman who called a 5-year-old a hard R reach 1 million. That's some pretty weird behavior, y'all. I get it. People are upset about the Carmelo Anthony thing. I've made multiple videos expressing my feelings about that. I didn't like that this was used to create racial unrest. I didn't like that the family was getting so much financial support for no other reason than he slain a teen who was white. People were taking an issue that was not racial and making it racial, because I believe that this would have happened no matter what race Austin Metcalf was. Even his own father said that he didn't like people making this a racial issue when it wasn't a racial issue. But those people that felt really upset about this, they feel like they're getting some sort of vindication here. Ultimately, this is a 5-year-old. Even if the 5-year-old isn't on the spectrum, I don't really believe the 5-year-old was being malicious. The 5-year-old shouldn't have been there, sure, but come on now, you supporting and condoning this behavior towards a child, that pretty much sums up what your character is. I mean, the internet has a way of bringing out the worst in people. People say and do things on the internet that they never would in real life because they're just kind of cowards. So the internet provides people with an outlet to behave really deplorably and show a side of themselves that they probably wouldn't in their everyday life, because it allows them to hide. A lot of times these people that are saying the worst things, they're hiding behind an anime profile picture or some video game profile picture or some politician or something that they worship. Some people have even made this political. The most interesting take I've seen on this in terms of politics is I seen a guy condemn. Now, this is a guy who is very much conservative. I've seen actually a few conservative men, actually, and a conservative woman, because I think Riley Gaines was speaking out against this. She didn't really like this treatment of a 5-year-old child. But as I was saying, where I was going with this was, this is being dubbed as the woke right. They say that the woke left, you can be racist towards white folks and you'll be accepted. You know, you'll find your place. But with the woke right, you can racist towards anyone that's not white and you'll have a place, you'll be accepted. So that was a very interesting take. I can see how they would come to that conclusion, because there does seem to be this subset of right-wing folks, and I'm a person that considers myself to be conservative, because the left, man, especially over the last 5 years, just has not really aligned with my belief systems. So it's not that I left the left left me. So yeah, I consider myself very much to be conservative today, to be Republican, simply because the left went so far left it wasn't even recognizable to me. But I have noticed that there is a subset of quote-unquote conservatives that they are like this, and they do mirror a lot of the woke left stuff that they claim to hate. You know, all of the discrimination stuff that they claim to hate, you know, all of the unfair treatment that they claim to hate. It's okay when they do it. So they don't like being on the receiving end of this stuff, but it's okay when they do it. So I do see what the guy was talking about when it comes to the woke right. I didn't really know what to call it, but now I guess we do have a phrase for it, the woke right. So let me know what you guys think. Have you seen this situation here? How do you feel about it? You have a woman that is being heralded. And the funny thing is, real quick, this is the very type of woman that they all normally would call trash. She looks like and this isn't me trying to be funny, she looks like, you know, she probably uses some sort of substance. She's a single mom of 2. She's tatted up. I've seen different pictures of her doing different types of sexual things. So this is the type of woman that normally they would call white trash. And here they are, you know, donating to a fundraiser that she has, talking about, you know, basically to the moon. Just very strange. And they're only doing this, and literally only doing this, because she called a 5-year-old child a hard R. Very peculiar behavior, y'all. Just like I said that black folks was acting weird when it came to the whole Carmelo Anthony thing, and I called that out. I said they were being stupid, they were being deplorable. You know, I gotta call a spade a spade. You know, you got white folks out here that are being just as cringy with this situation. I'm gonna leave it there though, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in them comments. Hit me with a like if you like this video. Subscribe if you like what I do. I'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.